which was such a thing that everybody did.
It was a treat.
Yeah, it was a treat. Maybe you worked in a video store, or maybe you would look and go, "Oh man, this movie's coming out. We have to be there at a certain time to get it."
Yes.
Now, I worked in a video store. I worked at Major Video on Armistice Boulevard in Pawtucket, which later changed into Blockbuster, just like the documentary said.
They snatched up a lot of those mom and pop shops.
They came in and picked up a lot of them. And people would wait on the day of a movie release. They would start calling early in the morning if you had to go, because you would open up the door and all of the tapes would be in like this box and you could hear them. And sometimes at nighttime you're getting ready to close and they wanted the things cleaned out, and all you would hear were these people who would show up like after hours. And
they didn't want to pay the late fee.
They didn't want to pay the late fee.
Right.
So you'd hear bang, 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 and you're just ready to go home. You're just like, oh my God.
But that was, I mean, that was part of the process, and that was a benefit of Blockbuster.
Yes.
I never had a Blockbuster card. There was one right around the corner. I used to walk there all the time. It was called Movies and More, and I loved it. It was a little mom and pop shop, and it lasted even through the Blockbuster days, for a while at least. Blockbuster, though, had a lot of copies of said video, or they would order more if they knew it was going to be like a big release, a hit movie. But I loved going into Movies and More because they did things the old school way. Now, in the documentary, they talk about how Blockbuster had this technology to keep up with things on a computer.
Right.
This place, no, they would write you a handwritten receipt. Benefit of that, though, if you hung on to them and you had 10 rentals, you got a next one free.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So you would always wanted to collect them all, and I remember like the center console of the minivan and scrounging up these things, walking around the corner with a best friend saying, we're going to go rent a movie and, you know, have a sleepover and the whole nine. I was always intrigued by that secret back room.
Well, yes.
I never went in there.
I can tell you,
but it was always like, because they was inside or like a curtain, and you're like, I just want to look.
I can tell you, working at the one on Armistice Boulevard, when it was Major Video, they did have a room, and there were some people who you'd know who would go in the room.
Oh.
Who'd go in the room. But then when Blockbuster came, that all kind of ended. And the other thing was
family friendly.
Yeah, they were friendly. The other thing was you would always notice the customers who were like extra friendly to you, especially when it was like new releases were coming out, because they wanted to be on your side. So you were kind of like in the power position of taking the movie and putting it underneath the counter for said person when they come in.
And how many times would you ask, you know, say I used to get tricked by Blockbuster sometimes because you would have the movie, but then the movie behind it. So sometimes you'd see the movie and you think it was there, but it really wasn't there. So then you'd walk up to the desk and say, has someone just returned this?
Yes.
That would sometimes work in your favor because they dig through that bin that you were talking about just moments ago. And say, you know what, let me check it in and check it back out for you.
There were people who would stand next to the counter where the bin was. Like if the bin was behind, the door was over here. I can still see it. People would stand there where people would drop off their tapes. Snooping. And asking, you know, they would hear someone drop off their cassette and they're like, is that whatever the new movie is that everybody's trying to get?
That sounds like Dirty Dancing.
Is that what it is? And then you'd have to go over. You know, customer service was I was very charming when I worked there. You know, I'd have to open the door, look at the thing, and yes, here it is.
You know what though? It was such a treat, and then you could rent like video, Sega games and everything in the future.
There too.
Yes.
And there was always a smell about the store. It was
You need to watch the documentary if you have fond memories like we do. Even just that pop of the case, when you open the VHS. Really fun times. All right, a lot of our Facebook viewers were weighing in on today's topic. Brendan, we want to hear these comments.
Yes, well, I love the video store, but let's see what our social media friends had to say about this topic. Dennis recalls some good times being a member of the Blockbuster on Armistice Boulevard in Pawtucket. There you go. Maybe he was one of the guys.
How weird is that? Thank you for coming to Blockbuster, Dennis.
An employee waiting on him.
He got Back to the Future 2 before anybody, right?
I had hair back then.
Yeah. And also a small mom and pop store in North Seekonk. I can recall reserving movies, finding out your favorite movie was sold out. Yeah, and forgetting to rewind, all those things you had to take care of. James is up next. What does he have to say? He says, I was bad when it came to renting movies. I would rent a slew of them and keep them out for days. So I always paid late fees. Wasn't smart enough to just rent one or two. Yeah, then they just pile up. It's like, I think I got to return this, right? Tamara Lynn's up next. She says, Friday nights we used to pick up 2 to 3 movies from our Blockbuster, now an auto parts store, and a large pizza. Good memories, great times. That was the best on the weekend, right? And Linda wraps things up. She knows something about movies. She says browsing was the best. We'd go on Friday night to get movies for the weekend. I liked staff picks. Yes, chatting with people about what they were renting and running into friends. I miss it. Loved the documentary. Yeah, halfway through the documentary. I'm really enjoying it so far. But my brother and I, and I'm telling this to everyone, would go to the video store with our dad, and it would be, hurry up and pick something. And then we'd pick something, and it would be, how many times have you seen Back to the Future 2? Same thing. You're pressuring us. Yes, good movies at the video store. Okay, thanks for